Hello everybody and welcome back. I just wanted to give a short update because I've started making new parts for the Robin 3D printer, for the Big Bad Robin 3D printer, and I've made some improvements to my setup. Some of them are only temporary, like for example this cooling fan that I just hot glued onto the holder because I had some problems printing bigger parts. They didn't come out quite as well as I would have liked, like this one here, which had quite a lot of warping, and to take care of that I removed some of the distance between the extruder and the print bed, and I added the fan, and the fan is working out really well. The part that I'm making is a holder for the ramps and Arduino board for the printer, which is going to go in the back of here, right behind this pillar, and it's going to look like something like this. It's going to attach to the pillars, and the RAMPS board is going to be to the outside of the printer, and the back side is going to be the Arduino part. Power and USB are going to be fed in from the top, and the display is going to be separated from that. Although this looks quite well, and it did print reasonably well, this part is rubbish because I did half of the part mirrored, and I don't know why that happened, but I made it completely wrong. So this here's the fixed part, and it's sticking down really well since I added the fan, and you can also hear that the printer is very silent. I can keep it running while showing you all these things. I also printed some more small things, some test prints to check surface, some test prints to check the quality, and I'm pretty happy. I did print a small figurine. I'll just go get it. Yeah, that one came out really well, and it's also not quite that small. It doesn't even fit the camera. And this one turned out so great. There are no vibrations in here, no smudges, no nothing. There are no Z-axis problems. This is just an absolutely perfect print. So yeah, I mean, that's where we're at right now, and maybe in the coming days I'm going to start putting together the bill of materials for this printer, because I don't think that I will be adding a lot of changes to the printer that will reduce in greatly changed part lists. And just to give you some idea, so far all of the metal parts are about 80 to 90 euros, the steppers are about 45 euros, the extruder, this one, is 25 euros. A kit with an Arduino, a RAMPS board, and a display is about 25 to 30 euros. So we're reasonably cheap. Oh yeah, I forgot, of course, the 3 linear rails are around 25 euros. So it's not an extremely cheap printer, but it's reasonably cheap, and it's pretty much industry quality. It is really rugged. It is solid. It's also really heavy, I have to say that. But once I have the electronics board, I can start with the cabling. I can tie everything down, and yeah, that's when I'm gonna start putting together the parts lists, and I'm going to be publishing the STL files for all the 3D printed parts. Also, I'll be publishing either SVG or STL files for the cut acrylics. There are right now, I think it's 6 pieces of cut acrylic on here, but you could also print these parts, but they would not be as good or as rugged. The printer size is completely parametric, so you can take a smaller Z-axis slide and a smaller Y and X-axis, and you can build a smaller printer and still use all the same parts. That's also pretty cool. Yeah, that's where we're at right now. I just thought I'd show it, give you something to look at, and I hope that I can present something interesting soon. Thank you very much for watching, and bye.